The Pink Lady. Hi, this is Camille for South Florida TV on the 4Life TV network. When I got this assignment, I was so excited. Why? Because I've been a vegan for many years, and this assignment wanted me to check out a new hot spot, and that is Vegan Fine Foods. I'm going to interact with the owner and founder, Stephen Smith, and find out what's his story behind this fine establishment. I can't wait to interact with him and his staff and to get his take on what makes this place so different. So join me on the inside and let's find out what's his story. The United States of America. A land made up of 50 states filled with millions of people, most trying to get by. But there's a growing group of people that want more. They want the chance to show the world what they bring to the table. These people believe that if you work hard and have enough determination, you could realize a dream. The dream of owning their own business. But how do you go from dream to reality? What motivates these people to want to work the hardest that they will ever work in their life? What's the story behind that dream? Inside Vegan Fine Foods with Chef Johnny. Chef Johnny, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
So I want you to get inside your head and find out the creations that you create inside this beautiful place. So tell me, how long have you been a chef?
I've been a chef for over 30 years. This is all I know.
And how long have you been a vegan?
I've been a vegan for 20 years and I've been a vegan chef for close to 25.
And how do you find the difference? Because many people think that being a vegan is just twigs, right?
Far from twigs. We have burgers here, we have fried chicken, we have tuna, fish, and I'm sure when we're done and I take you to dinner, we'll try some of these things.
Wonderful. And do you see a lot of vegans coming in, or these are people who are just curious?
This particular location is very transitional. So I have a lot of non-vegans who want to try. I have a lot of vegans that are transitioning. And I have a lot of non-vegans that just, there's no difference. If I gave you my vegan burger, you wouldn't know the difference. You would think you had a regular burger.
So I've been a vegan for many years also, and one of my pet peeves, I guess, is finding variety. Is there a lot of variety here?
You can pretty much have everything here you have anywhere else. I have sushi, banh mi sandwiches, burgers, chicken and waffles. There's really nothing you can't have, and despite popular belief, we have beer here, we have vegan beer, vegan wine, we have it all.
And so there are a lot of places around that say they offer vegan options, right? But can we be rest assured that everything in here is vegan friendly?
Everything here, including myself, are vegan friendly. Period. End of story. We go to great strides, so you don't have to look at labels. Everything is vegan. There can't be any cross-contamination because we don't have anything to cross-contaminate with. You know, people come in here and ask for milk. Sure, we give them almond milk. That's milk as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Machine. Want help?
What's in this?
This is 100% acai and guarana. You see it's set.
It's
we call this the purple gold.
Yeah, it's rich.
Right?
So this is packed with vitamins and nutrients.
This is actually 40 times more nutrients.
And your creations, they can be very elaborate or they can be very simple, right?
Absolutely. Some of our burgers are this high and, you know, have homemade kimchi on them, or you can just get a simple chicken wrap.
Wonderful. Now, the other question that I have, because I've had friends who are vegetarians, I've had friends who are pescatarians, I've had friends who want to dabble, and they will sometimes tell me, well, yeah, vegan, you're going to be deficient in your B12s, you're going to be deficient in your vitamins or protein, right? How do you combat that myth?
I get that all day long here. I can't be vegan, I need meat. It's just, and I don't want to use the word ignorance, but it's just lack of knowledge. If you come here, I can tell you what to eat, I can help you with your diet and get you in a position where you will not be deficient in that. And a lot of the problems is the human body that has been eating meat for so long is toxic. So the first thing I'm going to do is help you do some type of cleanse, get some of the toxicity out of you. Then you won't crave the sugars and the fat and the meat. But certainly the question I get all day long is, you know, where am I going to get my protein? But we all know that question is now at the point of ridiculousness because there's so much protein in
Right.
everything here that you'll be fine. As a matter of fact, you'll feel actually better. You may go through some craving issues,
Right.
but we will solve that. I have everything. I have marshmallows here. I have chocolate.
Oh,
You
chocolate.
know, so chocolate kind of solves all the problems. And I tell people, if you're hurting when you switch over, have a little bit of chocolate, and it's gonna
Right, because it's a gradual thing, right? For some people, they can go cold turkey and switch in a moment, but for others, then they need to work up to it. Do you have sort of a program then that if I'm transitioning, that you can guide me? What do I do when I go home?
Absolutely. So I start once again. I tell everybody go on a cleanse. You don't have to go on a drastic cleanse. Just a couple of days. Lay off things like soda. Certainly don't have any meat.
Right.
If you have the burger here, you had a burger. Period. End of story. You're not going to crave anything. So yeah, we can develop a whole diet for you. We have a full market here with products. So you'll have everything. We have eggs, vegan eggs from Just Egg made out of mung bean protein. There's really nothing you might want that you can't get here.
So I see the main focus of vegan fine foods is also education, right? You want to educate the populace as to how to get to that level.
Absolutely. Most of my staff has been trained in that. My chefs understand that. Some people come in here and they look at the menu, and people have actually ordered and not known that it was vegan. They thought they ordered chicken.
Right.
They got it, they ate it, they didn't even know. And they come up after and they say, that wasn't chicken, right? I said, no, that wasn't chicken. This, wow, I didn't really even know. So yeah, we want to educate you, but I think the education is going to be had by yourself, by how you feel. You're going to feel better, not just physically, but emotionally. Start. Got a little grilled bun here.
Okay.
This is all of our mise en place.
Yes.
Put a little.
So you have to
Just-
tell me everything you're putting on.
Absolutely. This is just sautéed bok choy. Chef Will, ready for the burger, sir.
That's a big burger.
Look at that burger. Ouch! That is one juicy burger. Want to peek inside?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, let's peek inside. This is the amazing part about vegan burgers. This is called taking a peek.
Nice. It's
Look at
nice
that,
and
look at
moist.
that. That is taking a peek. So we just took a peek. It's
All right.
medium rare. Then, kimchi on top of that.
Is this spicy?
This is very spicy. This is a 3-month kimchi
Ooh.
that we made in-house.
And if someone doesn't
Kinda
know what
get it all
kimchi
over.
is, what is it?
Kimchi is fermented cabbage. Gonna put
And do
on
you
top
sell
of
that here?
I do, as a matter of fact. Matter of fact, a customer yesterday bought a lot of it. We're gonna garnish this plate a little bit. That way we can cover up some
Make
of
it
our-
look pretty?
Make it look pretty. A little bit of grapes right over there. Then it gets better. We've got this. These are shishito peppers.
Are these spicy?
They are not spicy. They're kind of like smoky,
Oh, okay.
delicious. Okay. These are lotus root chips. Add a little crispiness to the burger.
I've never had that
So
before,
we're
so I'm
serving this.
excited.
We're serving this burger open faced.
Right.
I'm gonna take my little marigold skewer. I'm gonna thread one of these gorgeous peppers on there. I'm gonna spike my whole burger.
That looks
Fill it all over. Sometimes you have to put a little hot sauce on there.
right. And what's this? Some black sesame seeds?
Yep. And then we're gonna garnish at the end. A little bit of black sesame.
I mean, this is a meal in
I
itself.
don't know where else you can get a burger like this. Great job.
Wonderful. Now, I can't bite into this, so I'm going to cut into it and have a taste.
Okay, let's do it. You gonna do it right here?
Yeah,
Let's do it. Come on. Cut yourself a slice like it was a pie.
right?
That cream?
All right. Well, let me taste this kimchi. Yeah, there's bite to it.
Sure does.
All righty. Let's go. Very juicy. Spicy. You can't tell I'm not eating a burger. Well, I am. But it's all vegan. I'm loving this. Can I get 2 more?
Absolutely. Fire two more kimchi burgers. So what the flavor you're tasting is called umami. It's the sixth sense,
Right.
so to say.
Tell me a little bit about that.
It's this sweet, savory, salty, undescribable flavor that you get when you have kimchi with a burger, sauce, and then the crispy chips.
Let me taste this lotus because I've never had this before.
Once again, it has a very good flavor.
I need that napkin. I'm drooling all over. All right.
Of course, we're using brown. I preach compassion here. We do a lot of training on compassion. I've seen my chefs run out the front door because there were ducks going in the street and chase them back to the water so they don't get hit by a car. I have a very compassionate staff. The owner, Stephen Smith, as well, is very compassionate, and that's how we live here.
So tell me a little bit about your staff. How many people do you have that assist you to create these wonderful things?
Right now, and I consider everybody here equal. Whether you work in the kitchen, you work at the front of the house, you work in the market, or you work at the bar. We have about 22 staff right now. That's not including clerical and office staff. And I'm sure by the time season comes around, another month, we'll probably have about 30.
Wonderful. And everyone acts like a family, right?
Absolutely, 100%. We have team meetings every day. Probably the biggest thing, if you come here and you want to work here and you're not vegan, you're vegan when you're here. I don't allow any outside food in, no, not even water, nothing from the outside, and I feed you. You're gonna eat vegan. As a matter of fact, my current chef, Chef Will, he was not vegan when he came here, but he's become vegan because he eats it all day long.
Right.
And he went home and he couldn't eat regular food anymore. He didn't want to.
Comes distaste.
Sure, for sure. So yeah, we are a family for sure.
So tell me, what is some of your top sellers here?
The number one top seller on the menu is our acai bowl. We have the best acai around, so acai is number one. We sell a lot of our different burgers, the Beyond Burger, Beyond Sausage. We have a Fenway Park sausage and peppers.
Oh, okay.
I have a fish sandwich now that is top notch. Once again, we'll try that today as well.
He's making me hungry.
Of course. I gotta keep you from stumping me.
So it sounds like you have from breakfast, lunch, snacks, desserts. Is that true?
Everything. I have a full bakery case. We bake a lot of our sweets in-house, and once again, we'll go over there and take a look at that. You won't know it's vegan. There will not be a difference. You will not taste the difference other than the way you feel when you're done.
And I alluded to that there were many vegan spots that are popping up. What would you say makes vegan fine foods different?
Clearly the fact that we encompass everything. The market, the bar, the cafe, that really changes. And we're actually opening up Vegan Body next door in a couple weeks. So we're gonna have all sorts of makeup, body products, all cruelty-free, vegan. And that really is the difference between us and them. And I think also our creativity. You'll see our dishes are on the very far edge of creativity. They're there.
Wonderful. And I know that there was a push to then create your own brand. Are you now creating and selling your own brand stuff?
We are, yes. We have a lot of things that are branded our way. We're even branding our own CBD products. We're gonna have our own sauces. So yes, that is definitely a part of this, is have our own brand. Eventually we'll probably have our own brand of burger. We're working on that right now. But yeah, that's definitely a big part of this plan.
So I'm now with the founder and the CEO, Stephen Smith. Stephen, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you as well.
So I just had a delicious burger from Chef Johnny. Is this how you cook all the time?
Yes, every day, every day.
So I wanted to get a little bit story behind what's your story for vegan fine foods. I know you started in 2017, right?
Yes, we started the company in 2017, and it took us about 10 months to get the store ready, and we opened in March of 2018.
And how has it been so far?
It's been a journey. It's been great. It's been exciting, but it's been challenging as well.
So I wanted to find out why you decided to start this. I mean, a lot of people are vegans, but they don't go out starting a business. Why did you think that you needed to create this space?
Well, so I've been a vegan now for 22 years plus.
Okay.
And it's been a journey, but it's something that changed my life for the better. And it improved my health, my well-being, and it's evolved to become a lifestyle for me. But being a vegan and wanting to eat more plant-based is also challenging.
Yes.
It's hard to find these products everywhere. I think it's gotten better, and it gets better every day, but there's still challenges. So I saw the opportunity to create an all-vegan market, a one-stop shop for people, vegan and non-vegans, who want to eat this way and find these types of products.
So you found a need and then you fulfilled that need. That's everybody's dream. The location, prime location, everybody can see it when they're coming down. How has the traffic been?
Traffic's been great. So being in downtown Fort Lauderdale has been really good. I think the location has been a big part of our success so far. Because we're downtown, so during the day we get a little big lunch crowd, because lots of people work in the area. But we're also in the entertainment district of Fort Lauderdale, so people are here during the weekends and in the evenings, so we get a nice crowd. It changes throughout the day, but we get a nice steady flow of customers.
And you also provide entertainment in-house sometimes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so there's a park right across the street from us. And so, for example, every month they do a Jazz in the Park series.
Yes.
And what we've decided to do is when they do Jazz in the Park, as that winds down, we offer jazz here in the store. We call it our jazz brunch because it's always on Sunday.
Yes.
So that's something we've been doing now for over a year. So every month we do a jazz brunch. And then we have other entertainment. We invite musicians in. We have lectures. We do a lot of demos, different demonstrations, different products. Lots of vendors come in. So we always have something going on.
I saw a lot of people coming in. Now, I know that today may not be as busy as other days, but there were quite a few people. And what I noticed is that the staff was able to describe to them or to educate them on the products. And I think that's part of your vision.
Yes, it is. So our staff, and we're doing a better job every day of training our staff. But many of our staff, they're vegans themselves.
Awesome.
So they know the products, they use the products, they consume the products. So it's easy for them to provide information and recommendations to customers. And like I said, we're working hard to train everybody so everybody's working with the same knowledge base. So we can provide good recommendations to customers. Because a lot of our customers have never been vegan, they're just curious, or they're in the process of transitioning. So we want to make sure that we're a good, reliable source of information.
And I like that because with the transitioning, a lot of vegans to be or curious persons think that there's not enough options out there for me. I only have to eat beans or I only have to eat twigs, right? But I'm seeing that there's so much variety that you offer here.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety. And being plant-based and vegan, it's a pretty wide tent,
yes,
right? So you can have everything from folks who are just transitioning in and they still crave, meat or meat-type products. They want to have that sensation. And then you have everything from that type of vegan all the way to those who only eat raw They prefer raw food,
Yes,
not even
yeah,
cooked.
yes.
So what we try to do is make sure we have something for everybody that wants to be in that space, this vegan space. So yeah, and so there's lots of products. For those that are just transitioning, we have a lot of the veggie burgers and other alternatives to meat. Dairy alternatives,
Right.
which are really popular, like cheese and milk, different milk
Yeah.
alternatives, and lots of different products on the shelves. And then for those who want to be more raw and more just plants or plant-based,
Yes.
we offer salads and different types of creative dishes for them as well.
Well, what I loved is that there's something for everyone. Like you said, from breakfast right down to desserts. And I love desserts. I can't wait to try it out. But I also noticed that there are a lot of different items on your shelves. So if I went home, I'm able to carry through with that process of being plant-based, being a vegan.
Yeah, and one of the biggest challenges I faced when I first made the decision to be 100% plant-based and vegan
Yes.
is I would go into a grocery store and I would see lots of products on the shelves that I thought were vegan. But then when you look at the label, you realize they have things in there that are not vegan.
That's
and,
so
you
true.
know, so one of the things that I wanted to do here is make sure that everything on our shelves, we have lots of products that people are familiar with,
Yes.
and some they may not be. But one thing they can be sure of is that it's 100%
vegan. So tell me a little bit about the vision forward for Vegan Fine Foods.
We've been open, as I said, since March 2018. And because it was such a new model, a new concept, I really didn't know what to expect. But once we opened the doors, we got an overwhelming response from
Awesome.
customers, from the communities. People have been very supportive, and so we've done pretty well. You know, lots of customers. But one of the things that convinced me of is that this concept, this model, is a viable model. This
Yes.
model can work.
Yes.
And then we
Needs to
started.
be more of it.
Needs to be more, because I would start getting requests from different parts of the country. Can you open one here? Can you open one there? So that's when I realized we have potential to scale this up, to really grow this.
Right.
So going forward, what the strategy that I developed is as follows. We are going to grow the business,
Yes.
and I decided to do it through franchising. So
Okay.
we're going to offer franchises of our business to entrepreneurs all over the country.
Okay.
We're also looking to launch our online store. So right now we're not selling online.
Okay.
So before the end of the year, we're going to launch our own online
Awesome.
store where
Awesome.
folks, whether you're close to us or not,
Right.
you can still get the products.
Right.
And then the other thing that we're doing is we're going to start bringing in more of our own branded products. So those three pillars are what we're using to grow. And one other piece I'm going to add too is we're going to be doing more catering. Because we
Nice.
get a lot of requests. That's right.
right.
So
Yeah.
parties for businesses, business lunches, and we just signed a deal where we're a partner with FAU, Florida Atlantic University, and we're going to be providing meals to their student athletes.
Wow.
So we want to grow that way as
Wow,
well.
and healthy options.
Healthy options, and a lot of these athletes now are transitioning.
Yes.
This new documentary or movie that just came out, Game Changers, it's all about vegan athletes.
Right, right.
And there's a lot of advantages that they have eating this way. So yeah, we're growing in that
Exciting
way.
times.
Yes.
So tell me about the investment. I've seen on your website where you can become a part of the business or Is it true or is it just a Kickstarter program?
No, it's not a Kickstarter program. It's similar. So Kickstarter is crowdfunding.
Right.
What we're doing is equity crowdfunding. So we're opening it up to anybody in the world who wants to be a part, who wants to invest in vegan fine foods. But that investment, they get equity. They get a part of the business.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. So that is something we're in the middle of now. We're in the process of raising capital, and that program goes all the way until December 2nd, 2019.
Okay.
So all the information is online,
Yes.
but we are looking to raise capital to help fuel our growth.
Wonderful. And I like the idea of branding, right? Because you want to be able to take something I said, it's also advertising. When I'm using it, I'm going to remember vegan fine foods.
Yes.
And I want to come back because this is where I know I can get good quality stuff.
Yes. And then when it's our branded products, this is the only place you can get it.
That's right.
So it just drives, keeps our customers coming back. And it's going to be a key way that we differentiate ourselves from everybody else.
Wanted to talk about your vegan body shop. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so Vegan Fine Foods, under the Vegan Fine Foods umbrella, we have a few different parts of the business.
Okay.
So we have the grocery section, which you're talking about, you can see behind us.
Yes.
And we have a full grocery section, frozen, refrigerated, and dried goods, and even some produce. And then we have our Vegan Fine Cafe, which is where you can order a full meal. It's
Right.
a full menu of prepared foods. So our Vegan Fine Body, that's our body, our health and beauty care section. And what we decided to do, we're opening it up right next door. We have 1,000 square feet of retail space.
Yes.
And we're going to be opening up Vegan Fine Body in about 2 weeks. And that's going to be 100% cruelty-free vegan health and beauty care products.
Wonderful.
So everything from vitamins and supplements to
Skincare.
skincare, makeup, all types of products for the body.
Well, I'll definitely be a customer because it's so hard to find vegan products. So, Stephen, just one more question. Is this a family-owned business?
Well, yes, it is a family-owned business. So I think as you look around at the great staff I have and our whole team, we are family.
Wonderful.
And even the customers that come in, we have a lot of regular customers that are also part of the family now too. So yes, it is a family-owned business.
Well, it's such a pleasure meeting you, Stephen, and thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
So I'm here with Ryan, who is one of the customers here. And Ryan, you told me that this is your first time here.
Yes, it is.
And how has the experience been?
It was very great. Very great. Matter of fact, I'm still eating over there.
And what did you have today?
I had the Impossible Burger.
And how was that?
It was almost impossible to finish it, how big it was. But I did my best and I finished it all.
And you said that you're on the line being a vegan. So did you find that there were a lot of options that you could choose from?
Too many.
And was the burger recommended for you, or you decided you wanted to try it out?
I decided. I picked that one out. It just looked like a challenge I had to accept.
And did the burger win or you won?
Well, naturally I won.
So tell me, will you come back? That's the big question.
Oh yes, definitely. Well, I'm not originally from here, but anytime I'm in Florida, I'll be here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm here with Alexander, and Alexander tells me that he's been here probably 2 times.
Yeah.
And how do you like it?
I really like it. It's really good.
What else have you had here?
I had the ice cream. I had the burger. I had like almost everything.
Wonderful. So you always want to come back here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Phil Murray. And Phil, you are a customer of Vegan Fine Foods. Is this your first time or are you a regular?
I'm a regular. My wife and I are actually in there every week.
Really? So it must be really good.
Yeah, very good. As they say, you find something good, so you stick with it.
To it. And how long have you been a vegan?
We've been vegan just under 2 years now.
Wonderful. Now I know you're from the islands, right? Jamaica. Yeah, man. How has it been transitioning and being a vegan and finding options then that are vegan?
Okay. It's been good and bad. We have the bad times when you think about what you used to eat, and of course you still get the smell everywhere, but the flavor, it's still there, but with other things. And that's one exciting part of it, is not being able to eat the meats. Now you can still do like curry and jerk, but with other different things that are vegan. So that's the fun part of it.
So do you try different things when you come here, or you just stick with one thing?
A little bit of both. Recently we've been doing the breakfast sandwich here every morning. Recently during the afternoons, then we'll try like different burgers and different pastries also.
So being a vegan, people think that you don't have much energy, but having a young child, tell me.
Yeah. Completely opposite. More energy.
Right.
One good thing about eating a vegan diet is, as you notice it, you're not as full. I mean, you're full, but you don't feel it as much.
Okay.
So when you're used to eating like a big steak or a big burger,
and you're heavy.
you're heavy. You don't want to move. But when you're vegan, the food that you eat, you're full. Your body's telling you you're full, but you're still ready to go run a mile or run a marathon. So it's been a good transition as far as having energy.
And would you recommend this place to others?
Oh, definitely. I've actually recommended it to all my friends, and I'm still telling people, who live close by about it. It's still one of those places where if you're not, vegan or know about the lifestyle, you're kind of not knowing about it or looking for it. So yes, I've been telling everyone I know. I've been, posting on Instagram and telling different people about it, especially at my coworkers.
Wonderful. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Phil. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Wow, what an experience. I wasn't expecting that. I got lots of goodies to take home and try. Vegan Fine Foods is definitely something that you want to come down and check out here in downtown Fort Lauderdale. The staff is so friendly and knowledgeable about everything that they have to offer. I interacted with, Chef Johnny, and they were able to show me some easy ways to create the masterpiece that they create daily inside. I also had the opportunity to interview the founder and CEO, Stephen Smith, and you heard his story and also the opportunity for you to come on board with them. So if you're looking for a company to invest in, then you definitely want to go to their website at veganfinefoods.com. This is Camille for South Florida TV on the 4Life TV network, and I'll see you next time when I find out what's your story.